Happy Friday. Happy Friday. I know some of you are fortunate enough to be celebrating an extended 4th of July holiday time. I hope wherever you are that you are fully enjoying the entry into summertime. Yeah, yesterday was 4th of July. It was a great day. You know, every day is great, truly, that you wake up and that you're alive. I truly own that energy. My life has been such an incredible magic carpet ride and kind of roller coaster. What the common thread is just being able to wake up every single solitary day and start again. So like a new moon, we get a fresh start every day. Our eyes reopen. So whenever you're viewing this, what's great about this full moon or this new moon in Cancer? Oh, Jamie, oh my goodness, good to see you. Oh my God, it's been so long. So what's great about this new moon in Cancer is that not only is it the typical peak of 3 days, but it's also the 2 weeks. It's a 30-day energy. So starting today for 30 days, we're going to have this delicious Cancerian energy. I want to start by saying happy birthday. I know a plethora of Cancers, and it's no accident. It's kind of crazy just as a fellow water sign, but the qualities that Cancerians hold, I really identify with. So I have a list of names of people, and these aren't just peripheral people. I have true bonded connections with people that are water signs. It's kind of crazy to me. My cousin Bridget, my friend Tammy, that I knew her, I saw her being birthed, so to speak. I always tease her. My grandmother, one of my beloved grandmothers, my maternal grandmother was Cancer. My beautiful friend Flori Agetti in Switzerland, my friend Stefan in France, Grenoble, France, Evelyn Maggie and Simone Wedderburn, Ashley Turner, my beloved friend, teacher, oh, just a goddess. Cancer, my uncle Archie, one of my favorite uncles of all time. My friend Udi, I really miss him, and Rayut, his beautiful partner. My mother-in-law Gloria, my father-in-law Bill Kastenberg, my friend Basho at the ashram, Chriselle Ludwig. We met at a yoga training. Ludmila, gosh, we met in 2017 at Ashley's teacher training. Deb Pasternak. I see you, Deb. Oh gosh, forever miss you. You were so awesome in my world of corporate. And my beautiful niece, Lauren, is also Cancer. Jamie, are you Cancer? Is that what you are too? All right, so I'm a little bit tardy in doing this download. It came in today at 6:38 or 3:58 p.m. Pacific time. So we are right in the peak and the thick of the energy of Cancer, sitting at 14 degrees. One of the first things about number 14, it is the number of communication and connection. These are qualities that Cancer energy definitely embodies and definitely loves. This day reduces down. So 7/5/2024 reduces down to a 2. Oh, you're Pisces, another fellow water sign. Oh my goodness. My rising sign is Pisces. So, oh my God, I am swimming in the waters of my people. I love Pisces season. I love Cancer season. Oh my God, so good, so good, so good. So new moons can be looked at as a time to reflect on the past cycle, but also start a new one. This is what I tell folks all the time, that each month you get an opportunity to start a new cycle. We're never stuck. So if you could just capitalize on twice a month, the new moon and the full moon energy, oh my God, life starts to get magical. Every new moon has its unique characteristics, but what's always present is the new moon will always be, and the new moon and the sun will always be in the exact same sign. That means there's alignment. So here we are in this beautiful Cancer season with this Cancer new moon. And it's good to note that each of the new moons and the full moons have their own unique characteristics. So in order to capitalize on it, you want to capitalize on the qualities of that zodiac sign. So we're going to talk about those, about Cancer. Cancers are famous for creating a nurturing environment for themselves and others. But Cancer also knows how to nurture the world. So the new moon is a chance to start fresh. Think family, home, business, your environment, your decor. And this even includes the home decor or how you dress yourself. Home is everything for Cancer. Cancer is always coming home to themselves. They just go back into their shell and they cocoon and hunker down. Because Cancer is a private sign. Cancer, you'll notice, any Cancerian you know in your life, you will know things about them, but it's earned information. They don't just blabber out their information, but they're there in the pocket to help you move forward, support you. But then you'll say, I don't really know much, especially emotionally. As emotional of a sign that Cancer can be, they can be very secretive. Cancer is private, and think of the shell again. They go into the shell, but Cancer is connected to the mother, to the heart. And Cancer is famous for manifesting from their heart, like truly, authentically doing something that is resonating with their heart. And what I love, like I said, 14 is the number of communication. Cancers are straight shooters. If you know any Cancers, they will speak to you directly and plainly and clearly. Think of feng shui. When I think of Cancer, I think of feng shui. You think of Cancers have beautiful homes and everything is well appointed, and they like high quality things, something I assign to as well. So the new moon in Cancer, this will help you tap into the core of what you need to be happy, like truly be content, like dancing on the beach type of happiness. You'll spend a little time trying to figure out how to realize what you call Zen, what I call peace. I think everyone's looking for the peace. But at the same time, you'll learn to start prioritizing what you need and what you want and the things that are vital and important to you. And Cancer is a good time to help you check into the relationships. And you realize that your relationships don't always have to be so black and so white, so cut and dry. And that out of certain relationships, hey, Laurel, so good to see you. Oh, my goodness. You're just such a beautiful soul. Anyway, you start to realize that, especially with your partner, that you're not maybe meant to get everything. They can be your good friend, your buddy, but there's certain things that you're just going to have to get from other folks in your life that they can't sustain us for everything. Maybe you don't know how you feel about a person that you've been with for a while. If someone's pressuring you for an answer, take your time, because that's one of the things that Cancers will do. Cancers take their time. They don't walk in a straight line like most of us do. When you think of a crab, it moves like this from side to side. So most Cancerians that you meet, they're going to be unique and special. Also very beautiful, I can't think of one Cancer, male or female, that isn't attractive. Like, they radiate beauty from the inside out. I encourage you to look at your chart and see where Neptune and Saturn astrologically are in your chart. What zodiac sign is Neptune and Saturn in your chart? Because during this next 30 days, as I said, Cancer's opening this gateway. It's going to be important to look at where Neptune and Saturn are. So think home, think family, think intuition, think tradition. It's a strong, action-packed time of the year. Very, very divine feminine energy. Think Gaia, think Lakshmi, think Sarasvati, think creativity. So Venus, when you have Cancer, Venus is on deck. So this is why I've got my setup of rose quartz. And you just can't have too much rose quartz in your life. Rose quartz is all about love. What I love about rose quartz, I've got my rose quartz Ganesha. He's a destroyer of obstacles. But rose quartz, honestly, it's about self-care and self-love. It's about the selfless agape love that you have for yourself. Again, Cancer is a great sign that they know how to take care of themselves first and then help you get your oxygen mask on. Cancer is about what's aching in your heart. This is a sweet and cozy new moon because when the sign is in its home sign, like Cancer's in its home sign of the moon, it feels very comfortable, it feels very safe. So nurturing is a big thing. When you think of Cancer, think of helps us to adjust to life's changing waters. The waters are always changing. The tides and the currents of life are always changing. Cancer is a sign of the mother, the divine feminine. The shadow side, one of the shadow sides, we all have them in our zodiac signs, but is to dig the head in the sand. You know, again, with that crab, or go retreat into the shell. Cancer is very sensitive to beauty and luxury. This again, why their environment, the way they appoint themselves is so important. They appreciate nature in all of life, the fine things in life, kind of like Taurus. Loving and nurturing yourself when you think of Cancerian energy. Nurturing brings you to a deeper feeling and the light that's inside of you. Cancers are famous for creating a sanctuary. They either have an inner sanctuary that no one will penetrate. You have to get really close and you have to earn their trust to get into this inner sanctuary. So in your home, create a sacred space. If you can't do it in your home, do it in your mind and your heart. It's about tuning into your intuition. So water is a very healing sign. So it's a great time to heal your mind, your body, your spirit. Get in touch with the intuition in your gut level of intuition, your intuition at your third eye, but also the resonance and the intuition that lives in your heart. Cancer is a sign that rules everything pertaining to family life, marriage with a beloved partner, pregnancy, childbirth, parenting. Cancer provides us with a sense of safety and love. When you think of parenting, Cancer energy asks us to ask ourselves, how are we mothering ourselves? How are we parenting our own selves? So let's talk about Neptune. In astrology, Neptune is associated with spiritual transcendence, intuition, and your psychic abilities. Don't forget, in the sixth sense, when that kid had that psychic ability, we all have that capacity. Neptune can also represent breaking down of boundaries and limits, things that hold us back. It also connects us with the spiritual realm. Neptune is one of my planets as Scorpio. Neptune can also be associated with fantasies, dreams, projections, consciousness, idealism, evolutionary, artistry, empathy, illusion, confusion, and vagueness. It's not an easy sign. Welcome, Styles by Poet Moon. Welcome. Good to see you. We're talking about the new moon in Cancer. So think water. When you think of Cancer, think water. We are what percentage of water? It varies from 72 to 78% that we are water. Drink it, bathe into it, and ignite it. So what do I mean about ignite the water? Well, water, oh my God, Lauren, my Cancer niece joined. So good to see you. So water, when I say ignite water, water is dead. Did you know that water was dead? I was so ignorant to this fact. So unless it's babbling down, coming down a waterfall, going through a brook or a meadow, hitting rocks and regurgitating itself around and creating that nice energy, when you put water in a bottle or a glass, it's dead. So this is why we have to bring it alive with your electrolytes, with lemon. I've been putting silica in my water. Silica is an amazing liquid to put in your water. So bring your water alive. Put fruit in your water. Berries. We have delicious berries right now. You can put melon in your water, but bring your water alive. The water will enter your cells. You notice in the summertime when you're just thirsty, and you're like, gosh, I've drank so much water, but I'm still dehydrated. Bring your water alive. Again, unless it's running down a brook or a meadow or moving over a cavern or through a cave or through the ocean, it is dead. Bring it alive, and then you will hydrate not only your body, your mind, but your soul will get quenched. Believe me. So this next thought comes from refinery29.com. So the first new moon of summer is here, and on July 5th at 6:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The new moon in Cancer wants us to get sentimental. Although it sounds easy in theory, Cancer is a zodiac sign that takes its time to embrace novel ideas, experiences, and relationships. As I mentioned earlier, Cancers don't rush into anything. But once the crab does, they'll reveal a bright heart full of love, loyalty, and creativity. Cancers do things in their own time. So be patient during this lunation because it could take a minute to see our lives evolve for the better, but they certainly will. New moons initiate the lunar cycle every single month. The sun and moon align in the sky, making the moon invisible to the naked eye. So new moons are about turning inward. It's time to go inside of yourself. We call this the dark moon, being that the new moon is the first in the phase. So it goes from dark and then we get that beautiful crescent moon until it circles back and becomes full again. Since this new moon, this is a time of manifestation because it can lead to the biggest payoffs when done during the new moon. Since the new moon is in the sign of Cancer, which is ruled by the moon, this is a moment in our emotions, our intuition, our sense of self. So again, it's a time to get emotional. We're supposed to go through a plethora of emotions. So this is a time to let it out. Let your feelings show. Let your feelings come out. Finding and igniting a connection to ourselves on a deeper level will allow us to evolve, grow, and transcend effervescently with this new moon. This is a moment in which we'll find what energy and desires truly reside in our heart. Oh, Nola! Nola! Oh my gosh, he's clapping. Nola's my grandniece. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Hi, Nola. It's your Aunt AK. Oh my goodness, so cute. So not only does it give us a chance to, Cancer is a sign of healing. So, water heals, it strengthens, it rehydrates. We may not like the effects and choices that we've made to this point, but this new moon will help us navigate the waters, as it says, and come out cleaner and more refreshed. Spend time at the beach, spend time at the pool, water, jacuzzi, ice baths, get in water, an extended shower. So in the coming weeks, like I said, thank you, Cancer, because we have 30 days of this Cancerian energy that'll be permeating our lives. So after the 2 weeks of the typical energy, we get 2 bonus weeks because we're going to end up with a second full moon in Capricorn. Full moon in Capricorn coming in at the end of the month. So Capricorn's opposite is Cancer. So Cancer will be right back on deck with this delicious earth energy. So the coming week, 6/29 on June 29th, and this is going to last through 11/15, Saturn is retrograde in Pisces. Mercury is not the only planet that goes retrograde. We have to remember that. So Saturn is retrograde in Pisces. And Saturn has been in Pisces since March of 2023. So Saturn has gotten, I would say, kind of sort of comfortable in Pisces. So the process of us returning to a water sign in a sign like Saturn is important because it's like a bridge. It's like a bridge between winter and spring because Saturn's pretty chilly and pretty task oriented. But Saturn in Pisces represents the pain and the relief of trauma and recovery. Remember I said Cancer is a healing sign. Cancer heals us. So it's helping us restore faith in our lives and in ourselves and in our own intuitions. It's about boundaries and structure. On 7/2, Neptune retrogrades in Pisces. So this is why I said, look in your chart and see what sign Neptune and what sign Saturn are in your sign. Retrograde means the planet appears to spin backwards, but it slows way down. So depending on what sign you are in Neptune and Saturn is how it will affect you. So Mercury on the 4th of July, which you just had yesterday, freedom, liberation, 7/5 through 7/6. So again, the moon will come into the wee hours universal time, and it'll just slide through on the Eastern board tonight. So this new moon is a time to act on what's close to your heart, matters that serve the community or group or your kula. And the influence of this new moon will last up to 4 weeks. We got 4 delicious weeks until that Leo August new moon, like I said. So this is the best time to start a new project during this 2-week phase. So we get 30 days of this delicious energy, but from July 5th until July 21st, start stacking those habits. Start really stacking those habits and creating and forming those new intentions. 7/14, one of the days I celebrate is Bastille Day in France. I just love France. So it's their Independence Day. It's their 4th of July to celebrate their freedom. 7/20, the full moon in Capricorn. This is the second full moon in Capricorn. So you're not losing your marbles. Back to back. So every year, one zodiac sign gets to have 2 full moons in that year. It's on deck for Capricorn. So Capricorn would be back for its 2nd consecutive full moon. And again, its co-partner, co-pilot is Cancer. 7/22, we enter in Leo season. And I want you to mark this date down, 8/8, because this year it's going to be a 888. August 8th on the 8th, and we're in an 8 year. 2024 is an 8. Write it down right now, 888. It's coming. The Lionsgate portal opens. Start now. In fact, use this new moon energy to start thinking about what you really want to manifest. Because when that Lionsgate portal opens up, and on 888, how about at 8 a.m. or 8 p.m., it's on. So write that down. And then 7/26 to 12/29, Chiron goes into retrograde. So we've got Neptune retrograde. And so again, Mercury's not the only planet to retrograde. Chiron, Chiron, is a planet called the Wounded Healer planet. It's about helping us heal ourselves from traumas. And traumas aren't just always terrible, horrible things that happen to us. It may be trauma at work. It may be trauma in any area of your life. But Chiron is spinning backwards and slowing down to help us take a look at what has really caused us the deepest hurt in our lives. I close out with a thought from yogojournal.com. Also known as your intuition will be extremely efficient, providing answers so swiftly that you might miss them if you're not paying attention. The ease with which intuition offers solutions can sometimes lead to distrust. As part of your struggles to believe the answers can actually come so easy. I pause here because the greatest thing we can do in 2024 is to trust ourselves. In order for that 8 energy, this powerful dragon energy to really connect with us, we have to take care of ourselves and we have to trust ourselves. When you listen to your intuition, you reclaim your power by making yourself your own inner authority. Cancer, the first water sign of the zodiac, generates water energy, reminding us that we have the power to generate energy and vibrations that can change our lives around us, all from our own intuition. And as you sit with the vibrations of this new moon, ask yourself if you've lost your power in some way. Did a past event take it away from you? Do you spend too much energy thinking about the past or trying to repress it? Whenever our attention goes, so does our energy. So many people are now coming in saying, I'm so tired, I'm so tired, I'm so tired. The tiredness is real because our immune systems have been worn out. They've been frayed from so much. If we're locked in the past and its events, our energy is drained by it. We are sending our power to a situation or cycle that may be caused by trauma and not harnessing the power to manifest our intentions. This new moon that came in today on July 5th, the peak is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's a magical weekend. So please make your intentions, journal, light a candle, bring out your rose quartz, wear your pink colors. This is all about love. It's a time to extend your visions and your energy and embody them. Feel them for any blockages and start to materialize them. Cancer as a water sign is a divine healer. It's Mother Earth planting those new seeds. So thank you so much for listening to me and joining in on this new moon in Cancer. Again, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Spirit of the Blue Moon, thank you so much for joining. Styles by Poet Moon, Lauren, my niece. Oh, Nola, I'm so excited. And it was so good to see you, Jamie, and also Laurel. Wow, it's like my past, my beautiful past. And as I was making this list of all the Cancerians in my life, I was like, how wonderful to have true, genuine, amazing connections. Happy Cancer season. Happy birthday to all my Cancerians. You are loved beyond measure. And thank you so much. Take care of yourself. And again, for 30 days, what new habit can you start to create and stack towards your wellness, towards your health, and towards your energy? Namaste, everybody. Namaste.